Yo, this is Christian Madrid here on Madrid Videos with y'all. And next up, I am very excited about this video. This is the 2022/2023 NFL predictions video. I hope y'all enjoy this video. Like, comment, subscribe to Madrid Videos. Tell your family and friends. Let's get to the predictions now, yo. Alright, let's get to these NFL predictions now, baby. I actually decided to do my hair today. Alright, okay, so let's start off with the AFC. So, in the AFC North, I got the Bengals taking first place. The Bengals are going to be first place, no doubt about it. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, they're going to probably be the best offensive duo in the league, probably, up there. The Bengals are great. Last year went to the Super Bowl. Now this year, who knows? They may be back, but they're definitely winning this division. And the Browns, I have them coming in second. They got some great accusations this offseason, and sadly, Amari Cooper, one of my favorite Cowboys players, man. Fuck you, Amari Cooper. If you're watching this, you betrayed my team. How dare you? But nonetheless, he is a great player still. And the Browns got a great pickup. So I think they'll be second place, with a 9-8 record. Also, the Bengals I think they'll have a 14-3 record, the Bengals. And right in third is going to be the Ravens. I think they'll do just as good as the Browns at 9-8. Lamar Jackson's still a fire quarterback, but I think they'll be 9-8. And the Steelers, they're going to be last, If this was 10 years ago, they'd probably be first, but this ain't the prime days for Big Ben. He ain't even on the team no more, so for the next few seasons, this is where they're going to be last place, the Steelers, because they don't really have much going for them. And I think they're going to be 7-10. All right, now on to the AFC South. Now I have in first the Tennessee Titans, the only team that's good in this division. This is one of the weaker divisions in football. I have them going at 11-6. They got a great, powerful offense in Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry, who is one of the best running backs in the league. He was injured a lot last season, unfortunately, but this season's going to come back hot and stronger than ever, I feel. And in second, I have the Colts. They're going to be 9-8, just, average team. And then this is where we get to the shitty teams. In third place, I got the Texans from Houston at 4-13. Not going to be good at all. They're going to be straight up trash and booty hole. And in fourth place, the Jaguars, they're going to be one of the worst teams in the league. Not only this season, but for many more seasons to come, like they were last season as well. They're going to be 2-15, I believe. The Browns, they suck dick. They go at fucking strip clubs on Friday nights. All right. In the AFC East, I got the Bills winning that division. I think this is going to be a close division. It's going to be exciting. The Bills will be 13-4. They still got a great offense, with Josh Allen as the QB, and their defense is amazing, fucking amazing. So that's a lot of things to look forward to for the Bills side. And the Dolphins, I think they're going to be right up there, close second at 12-5. I think they'll just be one game behind. Dolphins, they got some great acquisitions like in Tyreek Hill this offseason. Outstanding, offense, and the defense good as too. I think they're going to be one of the biggest surprises of the year. I think they're going to do pretty good. Greg, if you're watching this, I'm predicting your team to do good in the Dolphins. All right, at third place, I got the New England Patriots, even though Brady's not on there anymore. He hasn't been on there in like 2-3 fucking years. There's still a decent team there, and they still got Bill Belichick, who's one of the greatest coaches of all time. He's up there with them, probably the greatest coach of all time. But I think they'll still be 9-8 because they still have his leadership and that. But they won't be at the level as they used to be with Brady ever again, I don't think. Unless another Tom Brady comes or another Michael Jordan comes up, which I doubt for the Patriots. You only get one of those. You only get one Michael Jordan. You don't get two. The Bulls still haven't had their Michael Jordan-like player yet. So I doubt the Patriots will anytime soon. And in fourth, sadly, this is where, this is what's keeping the AFC East from being one of the best divisions in the league. The Jets. They fucking suck. They're going to be 3-14. They are just a disgrace. They look like green shit. Their fucking helmets are fucking ugly. The jerseys are fucking ugly. Everything about them is just fucking ugly how they play. So the Jets, nothing said about them. They fucking suck. All right, let's move on to, this is probably going to be the best division in the NFL. The AFC West. Wow. I think every team in here can be a competitor, This is a wonderful division. But let's start off with first place. I think the Chargers are gonna pull out with first place. I'm predicting it. They have a great young staff, great young offense, and they got a young defense, So I think the Chargers, they will be first place, at 12-5, They got powerful forces, so I can't wait to see it. I think they will be the first place team. In second place will be the Chiefs. I think the Chargers will sneak up just by one game. I think, the Chiefs will be second. Patrick Mahomes is outstanding, fantastic, but I think, Tyreek Hill leaving the Chiefs will leave a little stain on it. Not too much to make him go downhill, but I think it will change their offense definitely a little bit. But I still think the Chiefs are going to be good this season. In second place, will have an 11-6 record, I believe. In third place, the Broncos, they got Russell Wilson, who is one of the highest paid, one of the best quarterbacks in the league still. So that's going to be very exciting to see. I think those three teams will be battling back and forth. It's going to be very competitive between them. So it's going to be really exciting to see, even though I'm not a fan of any of these teams. But still, as a football fan myself, I will be looking forward to when these teams face each other. The Broncos, Chiefs, and Chargers, So it's going to be exciting to see. Broncos 10-7. I think they'll be this season with Russell Wilson. It's his first season, so I think it's a lot of things to get used to, running the offense and all that shit. But maybe within the next couple seasons, they might be that first place team. I just don't think the Broncos will be up there right now. But I could be wrong. And in fourth place, I think one of these teams has to be the losers of the year. And I think that's going to be the Raiders. Honestly, Tyler Nathaniel, my good friends, hello if you're watching this. They are big Raiders fans, and I'm sorry to say, I think they're going to do shit. I think a lot of people are expecting them to do good, but I don't think so. I think they're going downhill real quick, downhill faster than Disco did. They're going to be dead like Disco. And, the Raiders, they don't really have much going for them, Derek Carr, he's getting older. He's not getting better as he ages, I think he's past his prime. He was in his prime at Fresno State, but ever since, I think he's a little overrated. I know it's a hot take, but he's not nothing special, He's like my quarterback on the Cowboys, Dak Prescott, except Dak Prescott's better. They're no good, like Derek Carr, he's not that good, and the defense fucking sucks. Like, they suck ass. Like, oh my gosh. Like, there's no way this defense is going to be able to defend against Russell Wilson or Patrick Mahomes or the Chargers, offense. No way. So the Raiders are going to be the losers in this division. I think they're going to be 5-12. Comment in the comment section below if you think I'm being a little harsh on the Raiders, but they suck, and I think they're going to suck this season. I'm predicting, that it's just going to have a shitty season, like they did. They had a lot of tough bumps in the road last season, and I think they're going to continue this season. Now, let's move on to the NFC. Alright, now let's move on to the NFC. This is the side that I prefer since my team is in the NFC. Now let's start with the NFC North. I think, obviously, there's no doubt about it, the Packers are going to be on top in this division. They are still great. Aaron Rodgers is still in his prime, At this age and at this stage of his career, it's so fun to see him play. And I'm surprised he is this good. I thought he was past his prime a couple years ago, but last season proved me wrong. He is still at top of his game. He is great. He won the MVP, and he definitely deserved it. He was terrific and great to see. I think the Packers will be 12-5. They will definitely win. But the rest of this division is going to fucking suck. This is another one of the worst divisions in the league because all these other teams are going to be below 500. The Vikings, they suck. I mean, they'll be decent, but they're not great. They'll be 8-9, I think. I think that's being a little nice to them, even though they don't really have a lot going for them. And then the Lions, no one fucking cares about the Lions. But I will give it to the Lions. It seems like even though they lose a lot of games, it seems like a lot of the games that they lose are close games. So I'll give them that at least. But I think they're going to continue losing games, whether they're close or not, It still shows as a loss, whether how close or how much they get blown out by. I think they get their backs blown out, even more than they lose, because they're fucking gay. And they suck, They're going to be 5-12 this season, They will be losers this season because the Lions, like, what the fuck do they got for them? Ever since they traded Stafford, fucking idiots, their team is dog shit. And they'll continue being dog shit until they get a decent quarterback and get some better fucking defenders, just better everybody. Just trade every fucking player on that team. Oh my gosh. But that's not even going to be the worst team in the NFC. The Bears, oh my gosh. I think the Bears, a hot take, another one, they are going to be the shittiest team in the NFL this season. I'm predicting they go 0-17. I know it's a bold, hot take, but the Bears, they're just flat out dog shit. They should just change their name to the Chicago Bear Shits, you know, because that's how fucking bad they are. Like, what the fuck does this team have for them? You know, like, it's embarrassing being a Bears fan, you know. Y'all know that I have a lot of hats at home, and I even have a Bears one. It was like $5-10 at the gas station, and I wore it one time at Barnes & Noble, and the guy taking my order, he's like, "You're a Bears fan?" I'm like, yeah. I was embarrassed to say, I'm not even a Bears fan. I'm embarrassed to wear their hat in public, and he's like, "You know you guys are a shitty team." I'm like, yes, I know we're a shitty team, and we're going to do bad this season. Yes, I know, and that's why I'm not looking forward to it. I was pretending to be a Bears fan, you know. But yeah, even as a non-Bears, I'm embarrassed to wear the fucking hat in public, you know. I'm probably not going to wear it throughout this whole season, even though I got a few outfits that match with it. But still, the Bears are going to fucking suck. I mean, like, there's nothing good going for this team. You know, they don't even get good bitches or anything, I bet. You know, there's no good players. Like, there's nothing to look forward for as a Bears fan, you know. Keep watching baseball if you're a Chicago fan. There's the Cubs and there's the White Sox. They're much better, even though those are not very good teams as well. You know, they're still better than the fucking Bears, you know. The Bears fucking suck. All right, enough of my rant on the Bears. Let's go to the NFC South now. So, the Buccaneers, I think they are going to be the best team in the league this season. You know, Tom Brady, he's back, you know, after saying he was going to retire and then fooling us for like about a month, and then he came out of retirement, you know. Funny joke, Brady. You know, you made me fucking cry because I really love you, Brady. One of my favorite players ever. But nonetheless, I'm glad he's back. So then he can lead his team to 16-1. I think they will be the best record in the league, the Buccaneers. You know, I can't wait to see how good they play. You know, 16-1. I know it's another bold, hot take, but you know, I love my chili hot. Anyways, the Saints. You know, I have them second place. I think they'll be 11-6. I still think they'll be a good team, but not great. Not on the level of the Buccaneers, definitely not. The Saints, I think they'll be 11-6. And then at third, the Panthers, I think they'll be a decent team, you know. None special, but none terrible. I think they'll be like 9-8, I think, I predict. The Panthers, you know, they have some of the best uniforms in the league, but uniforms don't win games. Skill does. And I think they got decent skill to be able to beat it. And the Falcons. They're not going to be so good. I mean, they're not going to be as terrible as the Bears, but they don't have much going for them, you know. They're just not that good. They're going to be 6-11, you know, and enough said about that. And now the NFC East. This is my division. And I think, unbiasedly, I think the Cowboys are going to win this division because, once again, our division fucking sucks. So I think that's the only reason why the Cowboys are going to win. Because, I'm going to be honest, if we were in almost any other division, I think, okay, if we win the AFC South, we'd still win that. Let's see. In the AFC, no, we wouldn't win in the AFC West. Yeah, okay, so if we win the AFC South, we'd win that, and it's a good thing we're in the NFC East because we're going to win that. But if we win any other division other than the AFC South and the NFC East, then we wanted to win a division because I think we're a good team. I think we've got a lot of talented players, but I don't think we're great. I think at times we're not great at working as a team, and I think some of the chemistry is not always there, especially with Dak. You know, oh my gosh, man, are you fucking kidding me? You know, I don't like Dak. A lot of y'all who know me and have seen this channel, I don't like Dak. I don't think he's a good quarterback. I think he's overpaid. I think he's overrated. But since he is my quarterback, I have to have faith in him. And I'm gonna cheer him on like I cheer the Cowboys, you know, because I love the Cowboys and I hope the best. But I think the best we'll do is 11-6, you know. I think we'll still win it. It's good enough to win a division because all these other teams fucking suck. So, go Cowboys, please. Win a division, at least, you know. Let's focus on that. Or we can get the chemistry going, you know. We traded a couple good players, but then we also got some good ones in the draft. So, I'm looking forward to the season as the Cowboys, but I just hope they don't disappoint me like they have been for the last 20 years. And to second place, the Eagles, they'll be second. I think they'll be good, but not great. I think they'll put up a little bit of fight with the Cowboys, but not as much. I think they'll be 9-8. No, 9-8 team. That's good enough. And in third place, these two teams are going to fucking suck ass. The Commanders, and what a gay-ass name. But I think it's better than the Washington football team because that's gay as well. But Redskins would have been better. But anyways, the Commanders are going to be 6-11. They're going to suck. You know, they're going to suck dick. You know, lots of dick. You know. And in fourth place is going to be the Giants. Oh, my gosh. They're going to suck dick from left and right. They're going to go, They are going to suck a lot. They're going to be 2-15. I'm doing another hot take. Another hot take. 2-15. not a lot to look forward to as a Giants fan or Commanders fan, you know. And let's move to the NFC West. All right. I predict that the Rams are going to be first place. You know, they won a Super Bowl. You know, it was a great game against the Bengals. I rooted for the Bengals. If y'all see, you know, the Super Bowl prediction I did, I predicted for the Bengals to win. But unfortunately, didn't. But it was cool that the Rams won. You know, they won at their home, you know, in LA, in SoFi. It was a terrific Super Bowl. The halftime show was fucking amazing, like I predicted. Eminem and Dre and all them, they stole the show, you know. But the Rams, they're going to be first place. They're going to carry on that success into this season. I think they're going to be 14-3, one of the best teams in the NFC. You know, I have a lot great going for them. They still have those same pieces last season that made them great. So yeah, I think they'll be the first place in the NFC West. Now, second place, I think the 49ers, you know. I think, you know, they gained a lot of momentum in the playoffs that season. You know, they were surprised in the playoffs. They not only beat my team, which I'm fucking disappointed as fucking, you know, especially because I had a few coworkers at work, you know, give me shit because they're 49 fans. But they also beat the first place Packers in the playoffs as well, which is very surprising. I think they'll carry that on this season. I think they'll 12-5. They'll compete with the Rams a little bit, but I don't think they'll be as good as them. But the 49ers is a team to look out for. They come clutch, you know. So be out on guard, you know. They are great in high-pressure situations. They have a terrific defense. So the 49ers is a team to look out for. All right, in third place, I'm going to go with the Arizona Cardinals, you know. I just think they have great talent on this team. I just don't think nothing about this team is, like, outstanding, fantastic, Super Bowl worthy. But they're still a good team, great talent. Maybe they need to find a little bit more better chemistry together. You know, Kyler Murray is a great quarterback, but he's a good quarterback, but he's not great. He's not outstanding, you know, on the level of Tom Brady or anything. Maybe he'll get there, but I think the Cardinals will be 10-7. They'll compete with the Rams and Niners, but I don't think they will win the division, you know, no. And in fourth place, the Seattle Seahawks. You know, after trading Russell Wilson, they don't have a lot going for them. They're not going to be that good. I don't think so. They're going to be 4-13. You know, this could be a shitty season for Seattle Seahawks fans. Sorry, Seattle. The grunge era is over, and the Seahawks run is over too. So let's move to the NFL playoff brackets now. All right, y'all, time to give y'all my NFL playoff bracket, you know, before the season even starts. You know, then once the playoff starts, you know, I'll make another video and I'll go over whether I was right or wrong, and then I'll predict my playoff bracket when the actual one is out. So, but for the preseason playoff bracket, I think let's start off with the AFC. You know, the Bengals will be first seed, so to get a first round bye. I think the Bills will be second seed, Chargers third seed, Titans fourth seed, Dolphins fifth seed, Chiefs sixth seed, and the Broncos seventh seed, which would be in the first round. The Bills would face the Broncos, and the Bills will get an easy dub. I think it'll be a bit close, but not too close. I won't say exact scores because I'm not psychic, but I think the Bills will beat the Broncos. Yep, definitely. And then the second matchup, the Chargers and Chiefs, I think the Chiefs will beat that. Even though I predicted the Chargers to win a division and do better than the Chiefs this season, I think the Chiefs are more clutch and a more mature and older team, and they'll beat them first round playoffs and knock the Chargers out. And then the Titans versus the Dolphins. I think that the Dolphins are going to surprise everyone and knock out the Titans first round, you know. It's just the Titans are always great in the regular season. It just seems like when it comes to the playoffs, they are not a good playoff team. They choke, and I think this will be another year of them choking. So that's the AFC first round. And then the AFC division round will be the Bengals and Chiefs. And let's see. I think the Bengals will beat the Chiefs in this one, you know. Yep, I think once again, you know, last season the Bengals beat the Chiefs in the AFC Championship, which was a wonderful game. I was surprised that the Bengals came back from, you know, that amount they did. I think it was like 23, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. And it was a wonderful game, and I think the Bengals will blow them out this game. They'll blow out their backs hard. It won't even be close. And then it will be the Bills versus the Dolphins. And I think on this one the Bills will win. You know, the Dolphins, you know, beat the Titans first round, but I don't think they'll pass the second round. I don't think they're that mature and that great yet to be in the AFC Championship. I think they will in the future, most definitely, but not yet. Not yet, Greg. All right, now in the AFC Championship game, I think it's going to be the Bengals and Bills. You know, I think this is a great matchup. This will be a close game. I think it'll be neck and neck, like 30, 40-point game. But I think this year the Bills will be on top and make their first Super Bowl since the 90s. You know, I want to see that. So I think that's what's going to happen. You know, I think their offense and defense is great enough, you know, and mature enough to be able to be in the Super Bowl. And I think this is their year. I think this is the Bills' year to be in the Super Bowl. All right, now let's go to the NFC playoff bracket. So the Buccaneers are the first seed, since they're like the best team in football. They will be. And so they'll get the bye. And then the second seed will be the Rams. The third seed will be the Packers. The fourth seed will be the Cowboys. The fifth seed will be the 49ers. The sixth seed will be the Saints. And the seventh seed will be the Cardinals. All right. In the wild card round, the first matchup will be the Rams and Cardinals. I think the Rams will win this game easily and blow out the Cardinals. Easy. And then the second matchup, the Packers versus the Saints. I think that the Packers will win this game easily too. It'll be another blowout, And then I think the Cowboys and 49ers, this is going to be a close game like it was last year. But, I know last year the 49ers beat the Cowboys, unfortunately for me, which was very sad. I almost wanted to cry. It was very disappointing. But I think this year the Cowboys are going to come back and fuck the Niners in the ass. I think they will. The Cowboys are going to beat you Niners this year in the wild card. I'm betting on it. If I'm a betting man, I'm betting on this. I'll bet any of y'all motherfucking 49er fans, $50, $50. Yeah, anyone want to accept that challenge? $50 bet if they face in the playoffs, obviously. Maybe the Niners might not get there. But if they do, then my offer stands for any of you fucking Niner fans. Fuck you, Niner fans. Yeah, Mark. Anyways, the Cowboys will beat the Niners. All right, in the division round, the Buccaneers versus the Cowboys and the Rams versus the Packers. This is going to hurt to say as a Cowboy fan, but I think this is where we meet the end of the road. I think the Buccaneers will beat us, but I think we'll put up one good fight. But the Buccaneers will beat us. Yes, they will. I am sorry. This is me being unbiased. Biasedly, I would say the Cowboys will beat the Buccaneers, and I hope the Cowboys beat the Buccaneers. But as a football fan, unbiased, I think the Buccaneers will win this game. And the Rams versus the Packers. This is a tough one, but I think the Packers will win this one. I think the Packers will beat the Rams. Yes, definitely. It's going to be a close game. I think this one will even go to an OT, and the Packers will end up winning. And the NFC Championship game will be the Buccaneers versus the Packers. This is going to be, I hope this one is, if the Cowboys don't make it. This would be a great one. Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers in the NFC Championship game. This is like a match made in heaven. This is a dream come true. This would get me fucking hard. Like, this is how much I would want to see this match. We didn't see it in the Super Bowl, so this would be the closest thing to seeing it in the Super Bowl in the NFC Championship game. And the Buccaneers are going to win because the Packers, as you know, they always choke in the playoffs, especially in the NFC Championship game or the division round. They choke. That's what they're known for. Aaron Rodgers chokes on lots of dick in the playoffs. He's great in the regular season, but he chokes a lot of dick. Only won one Super Bowl. Should have won much more, especially for as much talent as he has. But the Buccaneers will win, and that leads to the Super Bowl. And the Super Bowl will be the Bills versus the Buccaneers. I think this will be a fantastic matchup. And I think the Buccaneers will come out on top by the end of this, and Tom Brady will retire after the Super Bowl, after winning, because I know that's why he came out of retirement, because he's not going to leave with just losing in the fucking division round against the Rams. No, he's not going to go out like that. He's going to win the fucking Super Bowl this year. He's going to win against the Bills, and Tom Brady's going to retire as the GOAT. That's what I predict. And an exact score for the Bucs and Bills, I think it's going to be, in top of my head, 36-24. That's what I'm predicting. I think that's a good, solid score. So, that is my NFL playoff bracket. Now, let's get to the awards. Alright, now, last but not least, I'm going to be doing my NFL awards predictions. So, let's start off with the Coach of the Year award. I think it's going to go to Brandon Stanley of the Los Angeles Chargers. I think he will win the Coach of the Year since I predicted the Chargers to be the upset of the year by winning the AFC West. I think he will have a great impact and part in that, in winning that AFC West division. He'll lead his team, bring out the best of them. Everybody from Herbert to all the great players on the team. He'll bring out the best, coach his way to that Coaches of the Year award. And the Comeback Player of the Year, I kind of hinted at it earlier, but I think it'll be Derrick Henry since, he was injured, last season and played a good amount. And I think he'll come back stronger than ever this season, and he'll win the Comeback Player of the Year, no doubt, no question about it. It's going to be Derrick Henry, the Tennessee Titans. All right, the Offensive Rookie of the Year, I think it's going to be Treylon Burks of the Tennessee Titans. Man, this kid is so talented. He's got lots of promise. I think he's going to start off his career on the right foot and win the Rookie of the Year. The Defensive Player of the Year, I think it's going to be Kayvon Tybaladics. I hope I pronounced that wrong. I apologize if I didn't. The New York Giants, great defensive player. He's going to do great, this season, but he's not going to do great against the Cowboys because we're going to fucking run him over each time. Elliott is going to run his ass over, but against other teams, he'll do great. The Defensive Player of the Year award will go to Micah Parsons of the Dallas Cowboys. And I say that, of course, unbiasedly, because Micah Parsons is just so fucking great. There's no question, no doubt, that he's talented. He's very talented, and I think this is his year. He's going to have his best offensive season yet. It's going to be like Spider-Man, fucking tackling people, And Offensive Player of the Year, I think it's going to go to Tyreek Hill of the Dolphins, He was a great pickup, from the Chiefs to the Dolphins. I think his first season as a Dolphin going to make a great impact, He's played 6 seasons, and all 6 of them, he's been a Pro Bowl. So going into his 7th season, I think he'll be a Pro Bowl once again and having that Offensive Player of the Year award for the Dolphins. And the MVP, no doubt about it, it's going to go to Tom Brady. I think Tom Brady, this is going to be his last season. If he wins the Super Bowl, which I'm predicting that the Bucs will win the Super Bowl, this will be Brady's last season, mark my words. No doubt about it. Since he was hinting at retiring last season, but he finally realized that he wanted to win on Super Bowl, he's going to retire after the season if he wins Super Bowl. So I think he's going to retire not only on a Super Bowl, but an MVP in the season, and also a Super Bowl MVP if they end up winning, which I predict they will. So I can't wait for the season. It's going to be super exciting as a football fan, a little on the fence as a Cowboy fan because I'm a little nervous how we're going to do, but I hope we do great. But overall, super excited as a football fan. I can't wait. I think Tom Brady will be the MVP and the Bucs will win the Super Bowl. So let me know your guys' predictions in the comments below. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe to Madrid Videos. Tell your family, friends. I'm out of here. Let's get it, yo. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Please subscribe to Madrid Videos, y'all.